Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video I'll show you guys how can you create a Discord server verification system similar to the ones used by the largest and most popular servers. So the setup is going to start with a little overview about the distribution and the managing of the permissions and roles, because that's going to be very important in your server once you get that done. And also I'm going to show you how to create a reaction role verification system. Of course, this is going to be very useful, especially for the new members that's going to join your server. And I'm going to show you a little bit about the community side and how to enable community, how can that be useful to your server. So we'll begin by setting up your server roles again and permissions, then create a clickable verification reaction role, and finally cover the community part at the end of the video. So let's get started. The first step is configuring your server roles and permissions. This is the foundation of the entire system, since managing channels and members become difficult without it. Even if Discord introduces new verification features, the basic role structure remains the same. So the goal is simple. The new members should either be unable to view or send messages in most channels until they verify themselves using the reaction role. After verifying, they should gain access to the channels you choose, while the verification channel either disappears or no longer allows them to interact with it. So to begin, you need to go ahead and open server settings, and go to roles. So we open server settings just like that, and then we find the roles right there. So if your server automatically assigns a role when someone joins, it's best to disable that. Auto roles let members skip the membership screening, so anyone joining should have no roles until they complete verification. So next, edit the everyone role. So at everyone, that one right there, need to disable all the permission. So you need to go ahead and tap right here and make sure all the permissions are disabled. This makes the channel's management much easier, matches the setup used throughout this tutorial, and also allows text mute systems to work correctly, since they rely on at everyone having no permissions. So now we need to go ahead and create a role. Of course, after you make sure that every single permission here is turned off. This is kind of important because it's really gonna make it easier for you. So however, once you're done from here, we go back or escape, and then we now create a role called, let's call it verified, because it's gonna make it very easy if you call it that. So tap right there, and then the name, I'm gonna name it verified or verify or something like that, it doesn't really matter. And then you need to give this role at minimum the permissions to view channels. So let's go ahead and turn that on, and also the permission to send messages. I'm gonna find it right here. And then also the permission to view message history, because the verification role, or the reaction based verification role, is going to be in the history of the channel, and basically in previous messages without the new member hasn't witnessed yet. So anyways, once you have that done, you need to save the changes. So if you want a summary, you need to go ahead and just all permission disabled on at everyone, and verify. The verified has to have permissions to view channels, send messages, and read message history, as you can see, just like that. So next we need to create a verification channel now. So let's create a new channel. It's going to be a text channel. So now we need to go ahead and name it. I'm gonna name a verification channel or something like that. And then within the settings of the channel, so we tap on the gear icon, and here we need to go ahead and make sure it has the same permissions as the verified or something like that. So we just go ahead and give it permission to view channel. So give the verified members basically permission to view the channel, and also to read message history, just like that. In my opinion, you should keep these send messages disabled to prevent chatting here. And of course, after you get that done, you need to go ahead and enable add the verified role to the channel, and deny view channel and read messages. Just like that, read message history, I mean. So this makes the channel disappear after verification. So if you prefer verified members to keep seeing it, simply allow viewing but still disable the send messages. And so now for every other channel, prevent unverified members from viewing, you just go ahead and tap on settings next to each channel and prevent unverified channels or members to view them, simply by just denying the previous permissions that I have shown you. So view channel, send messages, or read message history, just like that. So then you give access to the verified role permission to view the access whatever the channel wants them to use. So from now, I'm gonna use the Dyno bot. You can use any other bot if you want. I found Dyno to be very easy to use, especially for creating reaction-based role verification. So you can use different roles or different bots. I'm gonna use dyno.gg, or just gonna search for dyno bot or something like that. So Google Dyno bot or go to dyno.gg, and then from here I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to my server. So tap on add to server, and from here most of the plans are going to be paid, but I'm gonna show you how to add it for free to your server. So tap on free for everyone and then tap on add to server. It's gonna be right next to free for everyone. You can go ahead and choose the server here and then tap on continue, just like that. Now you read through all of these. I'm gonna prefer to keep them authorized, but you can uncheck some if you want. You're gonna keep the important ones like manage channels and manage roles and all of that. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep everything selected and tap on authorize, and then from here I'm gonna select my profile. So you can just skip through these. Actually, I'm not going to do that right now. It's not really that important as long as you follow up from here. So anyways, so once we add it, you just go to your server and verify that it is a member right here and it's online. Then you go to your server settings and then you go to roles, and then you should find it towards the end. If you have a lot of roles, just keep scrolling until you find Dyno, and it should be right here. So after verifying that you have added Dyno successfully, you need to make sure that it has the right permissions and the proper permissions to function properly here. So you just tap on the pen right next to it and then tap on permissions, and then make sure every permission here is the same on your screen as well. In most cases you won't need to, because it's going to be selected like this by default, but it's better to double check to prevent any future complications once you set up the server. So let's go ahead and scroll down until you see that everything is just like this in your screen. Once you make sure everything looks right here, just go back from here, and then let's go to the settings of the verification channel that we have created, and then from here let's go to permissions. So just tap on permissions right here, and then next to roles and members you see that plus button. Go ahead and tap on it and then choose Dyno, and then from here we need to give Dyno the ability to view channel. And then later on, if you want Dyno to appear like it is the one who sent the clickable verification message, just tap on or give it the ability to send messages. If you want it to appear like you sent it, you don't need to give it the permission, but I'm still gonna give it permissions, even though I'm going to carry on with it appearing like I sent the verification message, just to avoid future complications for you if you want to change it later on. So once you save the changes, let's go ahead and minimize Discord, because we need to carry on from the website. So from here under modules, go ahead and tap on the arrow next to it. You'll get a little menu from it, and then you need to scroll down in that menu until you find reaction roles. This one right here, tap on it. It will look like this. Now from the name, you can name it whatever you want, whatever language you choose, depends on the language of your server. I'm gonna name it something like reaction role, verification role. So I'm gonna name it verify reaction role, simple as that. And then select the channel. Of course it's going to be verification channel. So again, if you want it to be a plain message, tap on plain message. If you want existing message, and that's how we're gonna make it appear like I sent the message, because I'm going to send the message in the server and then I'm going to bring it back here. So choose existing message if you want, and then go ahead and open Discord. And then within Discord, we need to go to the verification channel and type a message, the clickable verification message. Basically, I'm going to write something like click the, and then choose the emoji. You can choose whatever emoji you want. And then after that, tap on enter. So click the emoji verify to verify, and then tap on enter to send that message. I'm gonna make sure it looks right. So click the heart emoji to verify. Again, you can choose whatever emoji you want, and then tap on enter to, of course, send this message in your Discord server. So once the message is sent, you need to go ahead and copy the link or the ID of that message. So let's go ahead and tap on those three dots, and then tap on copy message link. It might say copy message ID, doesn't matter, just copy the message link just like that. And once you're done, you need to go ahead and go back to the website. So let me do that again, just like that. I have copied it. So I'm gonna minimize Discord once again, and then paste the message link or ID right here. And then from there, I'm going to add some reaction settings. Of course, that's going to be kind of necessary. So I'm going to tap on add reaction. And of course, the reaction is going to be the one that we have chosen in that message. So if you have chosen a heart, pick a heart. If you have chosen thumbs up, pick thumbs up. So tap on add reactions, and then tap on select the role. It's going to be verified. So once they tap on the reaction, the role they'll get is verified. That's it. And you can add more reactions in the future using the Dyno bot. Once you understand this one right here, it's going to be very easy. So I'm going to choose the reaction of the heart that I have chosen already. You can add more reactions again if you want. It's very easy. It makes your server really organized. And once you're done, you can tap on save. If you wanted to make it look better or a little bit more professional, you can tweak the options. I'm not really gonna do that. I might just turn the keep reaction counter to 1. Again, the options can be tweaked here, but it's not going to be in this video because it's not going to be necessary here. So once you're done from that, now you're good to go basically for the role of verification. Now once the new members will go to your Discord channel, so once they join using the link or invite or anything like that, they will not be able to see any other channels except for the verification channel. And once they tap on the heart emoji, they will be verified. And then you depends on what your preferences are. If you want to have them see the reaction or the other channels once they tap on the reaction, that's up to you. So basically, once they join and verify themselves, they'll be able to see the other channels that you have on your Discord server. Depends on the permissions that you gave the roles. Now if you want to go to settings and tap enable community, you can enable the community and basically step up your server. So it's very easy from here, very straightforward. Once you enable the community, the server is going to be like, again, like a community. You can have events, activities. Most popular servers that you might now have this enabled. So even here you can go to onboarding, server insights. You can check out the Discord server. Again, you can set up these roles, community updates, safety notification channel, server primary language, whatever you want from here. It's gonna make it very easy. If you choose onboarding, or if you tap on onboarding, you can create banners. You can create a welcoming banner, welcoming message, welcoming page, whatever you want. It's really gonna make your server look better for the new joiners or the new members of the server. So you can confirm here safety setup. You can do that right here. You have 2 default channels. You have basically, this is where you can organize your server better. You can even check the insights and basically make your server look a little bit more professional and make it a little bit more welcoming to the new members. Of course, some features in the community are going to be paid. You need to sometimes boost your server to get some features unlocked, but you might want to do that later. It's going to be worth it once your community grows and grows bigger. So that's, guys, how can you do this? How can you build the verification system for your Discord channel? As you can see, guys, It's not really hard, it's kind of easy, especially using the Dyno. But so I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please like and comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos like this one, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you in future videos.